Thank y'all for being here. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us. So without further ado, let's get spicy and keep it a buck.
Too spicy.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente. I have a buddy with a gamer tag, spicy hot sauce. And it can't be more true, dude. I love hot sauce and spicy hot sauce.
Spicy stuff grew into me like later on in the years, you know. I wasn't like a young person liking spicy shit.
Really?
Kind of took some time, yeah.
And you're Hispanic.
You know, yeah. I was definitely like vanilla when it
You
came to certain things.
you would think that you'd like it, but I guess, to each his own. For me,
Yeah.
I grew up on jerk. I grew up on like some fire shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I love it. I can't do without it now. I add it to almost everything except like breakfast.
Yeah, I don't usually just. I mean, if there's like an option for like a little spice, sure, but I don't go the extra mile for some hot shit.
Nah,
I just can't do it.
Nah, fuck out of here. Give me some hot wings. Give me some spicy chicken sandwiches. Give me some.
The drip, like, I can't do shit like
No,
that.
but I don't leak out my nose. I know I've seen people do it, but I don't leak out my nose like that.
Like, bet and like wanna wish you were dead almost.
No.
Nah.
No.
I do want to do like the hot ones, like sauces.
Oh, and like do like the gauntlet basically.
We should do something like that. We'll
That
just
would
have
be dope.
3 like beginning, middle, and hottest sauce, and we'll just have like 3 questions.
We need to, there's a lot of things we can do. I'm glad you're getting that capture card soon, because then that gaming will be in full effect, dude, and that'll be exciting, man.
Yep, and you already know the first game I'm gonna stream, so get ready.
Mortal Kombat. No, let me stop.
This too, I'm definitely trash at this point, but I'll start warming up and start ripping spines out.
Oh my god. There's definitely multiplayer fighting games, right?
Well, we were talking about that Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla. I mean, like, because what I was thinking is, what if there's like a multiplayer fighting game that's like co-op though, right? Remember how All Stars, again, and I keep reverting to All Stars just because to me, man, they hit so many check boxes in that game.
It was fun.
Yeah, so like the multiplayer was 2v2, and there has to be fighting games now with that. I'm not in that world, so I don't really pay attention to the advances they make in fighting games,
But like with crossplay,
Not even just crossplay, what I'm talking about, like even if I was playing it on PS4 and you were on PS4, but we like were tag team or something versus another two who's tag team. You know what I mean? Like
a game that's like that.
there has to be. Like
Yeah.
one of those Dragon Ball Z's are probably like that. Like but
What
you get what I'm saying, right? Because remember how All Stars, it was like we could do Spike and whoever versus the 2 other online people. It was like 4 players or some shit like that.
Yeah. Well, we just need to do our research.
Yeah, god dang it.
Yeah. It's not
I
that
don't
easy.
play fighting games enough. They make me nervous though. But yeah, I don't know. They do. Like
the heart pumping, but like I guess that was half the excitement. I didn't really continue the competitive side of fighting games. I only play them with like friends nowadays. But back in like high school, early college years, yeah, I was going in on some online action.
nah, yeah, we got to get you back online. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty decent in Dragon Ball Fighter, so I could do some shit there, and you could praise me or talk all your shit. Very.
I'll praise, but if the shit needs to come, I'll let it come. So, throughout the week, dude, like I've been anticipating this episode because I knew there were a couple things we were going to talk about, and I wanted to save myself. Give me a second. I wanted to save myself. I wanted to just make sure I wasn't caught off guard, spoiled, nothing. So on the list we have Cyberpunk,
Right.
that released some footage. I'm ecstatic to see that. We have Marvel's Avengers, I wouldn't say I'm anticipated for this one in the same way I'm anticipating uh Cyberpunk, but I really did hope Marvel kind of came with something, and it feels like they're letting me down a little bit. And Bleach, dude, and you told me about this. Like,
As a young boy, we all love Bleach.
I can't wait to watch this. So we're gonna go through a couple of these videos. We're gonna you guys are gonna catch us, you know, you're gonna get our live reaction and our impression of whatever we're going through. So what do you want to, let's do Crash first, right?
Let's get it.
Let me get this going. Boom.
I don't think anybody saw this coming, by the way. Like a Crash 4 was out of everyone's radar.
I think that platformers still hold a good spot with people. I think that they let these go too fast because those very like open non-linear games came out, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about games like Uncharted and stuff, but you know, Assassin's Creeds, and even before that, you know, there's other games like Ratchet and Clank even was an evolution of like this Crash Bandicoot type style, right? So like, but I know there's still a market for this because I know countless people that don't just, whether they don't have the dexterity on the controller or something to manage 3D games, or they just don't play games the same way we do, and it feels natural to us, but it's hard to, you know, some people, they just can't handle that first person need to kind of look around, you know what I mean? That like that throws a lot of people off. So like games like Crash Bandicoot, where it's like it's fairly linear, you just gotta dodge things mostly left and right. It's like the console Temple Run, right? Basically, it's like,
I mean, who does Crash Bandicoot?
yeah, it's like, one, they're kind of banking on the name, right? That's always a plus. But like this style of game is always like, people love this style of game still. It's not outdated yet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah, it'll still hit the nostalgia you want.
100%, yeah. Make some bank, dude. But yeah, let's go. Let's watch this.
Banished me to the past, but all it did was give me more time to plan your doom.
Oh,
It's giving me a Ratchet and Clank feel for some reason.
I love this though.
Looks clean.
This is definitely Ratchet and Clank vibes though, for sure. But I don't mind it.
You have like a bunch of dope suits now. This shit pretty as fuck.
It's pretty. Oh, no way. Playing as Nitro. Oh, and his sister? Insanity.
Hey.
How many times have you beaten this clown anyway?
3.
Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
Wow, I love that little ending piece right there, actually.
This little touch.
Wow, that put a big smile on my face. I love this shit.
Yeah, that was really fun looking. I think I'm gonna have to get it because it really had like a Mario feel now too. I don't know if like the suits have a bigger purpose, but obviously the only other game that I could think of that has a similar thing is like Super Mario.
Yeah, with his suit, one of them let him do anti-gravity or something, or walk on
the ceiling.
Yeah, that's super sick. But the thing is that that's very Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank, they doing the gravity boots and stuff, but that's the natural evolution. I actually appreciate that though. Like, I'm glad they didn't just try to stick with the traditional. I'm just running in a line, right? This gave it. It's like a 2.5D, right? Like it gave it another half dimension that it's still not like you're just in a world doing your own thing, but it's like your traversal options are just different. It mixes it up. That's dope. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I wanna look. This game just looked pretty. I'm gonna cut the volume, and we can kind of just look at some visuals here. Like,
God, they don't have a bridge stage
oh my god.
stage in all of Crash Bandicoot history.
Wow, I'm really liking it. It's so vibrant, bro. That's pretty, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's look at Crash. Let's get a good look.
Like it's running at like 60 frames.
It is, I think. Yeah,
Is it?
It is. Yeah, this trailer's at 60 at least.
See?
Did they say it was in-game footage or what? I don't know.
No. It just has like that motion to it.
I mean, it's possible. Like, they should be able to do it. I think at the point now, if a game's not running at 60 frames in this kind of graphics and, you know, kind of just this art style, usually if they're not running at 60 frames, it's a choice of the developers at this point, because there's games with higher fidelity that still run at 60. Like Apex runs at 60. And Apex is way more graphically crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
wow, Crash looks handsome.
I don't mind this character model at all.
He's different though, right? That's not the same.
I mean, if we're looking at like the remastered Crash Bandicoots, he's quite similar, but I think the attire is a little different.
Let me I'm just looking up a picture, some images real quick. See, this is the Crash I'm more used to, I feel like.
Right.
His neck is real thick, like it feels like he has no neck almost, like his shoulder. Like, let me see. This is a good example of him. It's gonna. Where did it go?
I don't know. It might look like he has the same drip.
Slightly same drip. Yeah, it's just an evolution. Like, if you look at how his face looks here, it's round as shit.
Mm.
Whereas his face here looks a bit more triangular. And his ears are big as shit. God dang, Crash. This is a cool little... I like this, though. I like his look.
I think he looks cool.
Yeah, I like it.
He definitely looks like less clueless than his other character models.
A bit more aware.
At least less stupid, hopefully.
Yeah. Insanity. You fucking Nitro, dude. Was this his sister or his girlfriend? I don't remember.
I don't know. They didn't even try to make her look fun. There's nothing special looking with her.
Wall running Crash?
Yeah, he got shit. What does she have?
Maybe they just didn't show it. Maybe they wanted it to be a Crash trailer. We can't... I don't want to harp on that too early, because if it were up to me, I would want him to be the focus. But if they're gonna let you play as the villain, and it's not the
What's his name? Like Aku?
Aku, yeah, or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's definitely a different mask. What the fuck?
He looked like a bruv. He looks like a bro.
Yeah.
Bet. Okay. What do you think though? I'm anticipating that. I think it's a $40 game though. I don't think it's a $60 game. Just from what happened?
They're probably gonna put it out for 60. You don't think so?
The hype will make them sales, but what would make them more sales is the hype and a $40 price tag.
True.
Like, the thing is, no matter how refreshing and new and thing, people are always gonna see it as an older franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and it's banking on nostalgia. Even though, what I think it's smart that they're doing is they do have the title card, the 4 in the title card, but they're making it strictly Crash Bandicoot 4, right? Whatever other piece of what it's about time, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the games besides the other ones were like spin-offs, side pieces and stuff. So I know they're doing this one because they're trying to appeal to a younger audience again, like rehash the cycle and do a nostalgia thing. But what you got to realize is with younger kids, the price point of 60 is harder to come by. Obviously, either your parents are going to do it or you got to work for it. And with the older people, it's really just banking on nostalgia. And I don't know how many people are going to be running to this game being like, oh my God, Crash Bandicoot. As much as it's like, and I know that's a little bit of like a pessimistic way to think about it, but it's going to be more nostalgia that pulls people to it than just like any innovation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, visually, it's really nice looking. The mechanics look like they're going to be fun and not just the usual move right and jump on some boxes and get some mangoes or whatever the fuck those fruit are. And it looks great.
It looks great though.
For it.
I wonder if any of those other villains are gonna make like a reappearance, or if they're gonna go new villains and stuff.
It's probably gonna be a nice blend. They already hinted at that other doctor with the
True.
like the ginger-haired one.
I like that they mentioned new and everything, which is awesome. It's like new worlds, new this.
I don't remember Worlds like popping this much, and like even the night stages.
It looks good, man. And I'm just kind of skimming through. We're about to jump to the next thing, but like, oh wow, what a shot!
Yeah, what a great angle! Holy shit!
That might have to be my new screensaver.
Oh no!
Like the fact that now there's like grinding mechanics. I always like grinding mechanics in game. Like Ratchet and Clank kind of solidified that for me. Like just being able to grind on some shit, have to jump rail to rail and then collect stuff. Like
Really? I feel like that was more of like a Sonic thing, like the 3D
Sonic, yeah, okay, true.
They
I
all-
feel like with the Dreamcast one though, it was more platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
Even because I'm trying to remember exactly when I started playing Sonic. Because I definitely played some of the OG ones, but I don't remember if I played those later. But I know one of my earliest introductions to Sonic was that Dreamcast one, which was dope, the 3D one.
Oh,
But-
you start with like the Sega Genesis ones.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to remember if I played them on the original console or when they redid it. I don't remember when I played it. They're both old. Cause yeah, my brother had Sega like those consoles were a little beyond me because I was young when those were coming out. But my brother had Sega Genesis. My brother had Dreamcast. I had Nintendos. He had the Super Nintendo and Nintendo. I had Nintendo 64 and like fucking GameCube and shit. You know, like when I could start picking the consoles, I think like N64 was like one of the top ones.
And again, a really good still that you just left it on. You're always not normal Crash looking fucked up.
Yeah, he's looking a little disoriented.
Correct.
All right, bet. Let's jump to the next one. This game, I'm excited. It said October 2020, so this year.
Yeah,
I
but
like that.
if that's around PS5, like, are they gonna drop it on both platforms, or if it's before the PS5, are they gonna drop it on PS4 strictly? And
That's a good question, actually. I mean, it says PS4 in the title here, but that doesn't mean they don't have a version that they'll be like, oh, you can get this with the PS5. Like, I think a lot of games are going to do that. I think at this point, being that we're so close to like the transition of consoles, if like developers aren't thinking about their game on both platforms right now, I think they're doing a bit of a disservice to the game. You know what I mean? Like Cyberpunk is coming out on PS4, but to be honest, CD Projekt Red should really consider having a version ready for a PS5 release. Because they said Cyberpunk is a game you can play like GTA, but they don't recommend it because there's more consequences. Right? So they strictly said, like, it's an open world game where you can run around and not stay strictly to the story.
Right.
So you can do things like maybe kill random people and stuff, but it might start to have effects on the overall picture. Like, I don't know if it goes this deep, but imagine if you accidentally kill someone that could give you a quest later on, and now that quest line no longer exists, right? Or what if you start killing too many civilians, and now you're more of a rogue person in the game?
I mean, I love shit like that. Like, make it as detailed as possible. I want any trickle effects there can be.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're playing, if you have that type of game, right, similar to a Witcher or a GTA, right, it can span. It's not a release and done type game. These type of games have longevity, 5 to 10 plus years. So what I'm saying is, like, PS4's in its latter end, PS5's coming. It'd be kind of smart to line up, like, here's a better looking version for the PS5 when it comes out.
Yeah, like less loading time.
Maybe who knows, the lighting might be a bit better, the just visual, because, bro, the tech, I'm impressed they're doing this on PS4.
Right.
The tech PS5 had, if that reveal and demo was anything, the Unreal one, if that was anything that was true to form, right? It's hard. I always try to take that stuff with a grain of salt because, like, you don't know what they're feeding us, right? Like, I'm an artist too. I'm a creator too, so I know you can fake things, right? So it's like I always take that stuff with a grain of salt. But, like, if PS5 is as cool as they're making it out to be, I can only imagine what a game like Cyberpunk would look and perform like on that. You feel me?
Yeah. You know what? Oh, God. Like, how open world is it? Is it kind of like you can do multiplayer, PvP, PvE?
I don't think it has that facet of it. I'm thinking, imagine GTA single player, right? Where it's a world they give you, and there is a storyline quest, there is side quest, but ultimately you can kind of just do what you will. But what I'm getting, the tone of Cyberpunk is gonna have more consequences, more of a reasoning behind everything, right? Because in GTA, you do something bad, you build up stars, you die, they're gone, or blah blah blah. I feel like there's just gonna be more detriment or more, like, issue, you know? Because imagine what if, like, and again, I wish I could just had the development team I wish they were just brought me on to design games, because, man, I have so many ideas, dude. Like, not saying they haven't been done before, but, like, I feel like I know when's a good time to use them and when's not a good time to use them. And I think that's also valuable, right? Like, I feel like certain games might be reaching too far. Like, nah, you actually probably shouldn't add this because it's out of the scope of the game. Versus a game like Cyberpunk, imagine, like, because you build up your character. It's like an RPG. So imagine when you die, if you die, you lose certain augmentations, or you start to deteriorate certain metals because you're part cyborg, right? Like, imagine they had that kind of aspect in the gameplay. Or, like, let's say you die and they got to transplant you into another character or something, because now your primary body is destroyed and now you kind of got to rework up another character or something, right? Imagine.
There's a show like that on Netflix. I think it's called, like, Altered Carbon.
I've seen that. Yeah, actually, that's a great idea, right?
Okay.
Like, in this setting, it's their settings are parallel. a lot.
Yeah.
Altered Carbon's it's fucking TV show Cyberpunk. Like,
Yeah, dude, I'm anxious for the freaking trailer now that we're just talking a big game about it.
I think it has a lot of room, man.
Yeah, it definitely has potential. I mean, I don't even know the full extent of the game. That's what I'm so in the dark about it. I just know if I get to fuck around with Keanu, then it's a game that I need to play.
He's one of the boys, dude.
I
Keanu's
know.
gonna be one of the boys.
Boys. Pause.
Pause. All right, so let's jump to this next one because I'm interested to see what they dropped. Again, I saved myself. Um. So next up, Marvel Avengers Free Roam gameplay demo. Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America. All right, bet this shit actually kind of works.
A little bit.
Damn, look at Thor looking casual as fuck.
No, he's not popping whatsoever.
And he got wings on his t-shirt? What?
Yeah, man, I wish it was more poppy in color, man. I think that's the main issue.
Is it too gritty? Did you want something more cartoonish?
Oh, I think they make it so like the MCU that, you know, like the hyper realism, and they needed to keep it more comic book like, you know, like the Marvel vs. Capcom or the Marvel Ultimate Alliance style. Like, that's how we all know and love them. They don't always have to be super real situation.
I think they were just trying to hit a market.
Right.
Because yes and no. Because even part of me did want a game like this. But I think I wanted a game like this that was just more. Not to sound like I'm asking for the world or anything, but like I think I wanted a game like this that was a free roam. Like they said right here, I'm gonna pause it, but right here in the title and even when you see it's like, okay, Marvel's Avengers free roam gameplay. But it doesn't say open world, right? Open world is a very specific cue that's used when they describe if a game is like elaborate, right? When I see free roam, I feel like they're like, it's an area and you can roam freely in this area. That's how it like...
Yeah, until you go to the next linear part of this story.
Yeah, if it's... Again, I think we kind of brought this up. I don't know if it got into what we posted online or if I don't know if it was our pilot, not the pilot, but our original pilot. I remember bringing up like I would love a superhero game that made me feel larger than life, right? I feel like every superhero game and every kind of, it's just, they ground you somehow. You're always grounded. It's like they put you in handcuffs or like handicaps, right? I want to be a superhero that feels larger than life. I think that's why a lot of Superman games didn't work, is you don't feel like Superman.
Yeah, you would have to open the entire world.
Like, yes,
Like
I need somebody to figure it out, because that's when we'll get a true Superman game. Like, how he's known is, he can hear something going on from wherever, dog. Like, he flies close to the sun to hear better everything going on. And then he has to pick and choose who he needs to save, right? Like, I just want those moments in games. You don't get those moments. They always like Spider-Man was the closest feeling I got to feeling like a larger than life superhero, because the swinging just felt so authentic and the moving felt so authentic. I don't expect Spider-Man to fly anywhere, so I know he has to travel at a decent pace. Like, you know what I mean? There's that expectation there, but they nailed the movement and it just made the game feel, I think, as close as we're gonna get beside like Arkham games to like a true superhero game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure this is gonna be maybe a fraction of that.
I'd say this is like mids. You know what I mean? It might be good mids. It might be good mids, but it's mids.
Well, it depends if we're just at a base and then we can see the entire map and there's like different points of the world.
And you're gonna click the point, and it's gonna fly you there in the Justice, in the Marvel Justice plane or whatever it's called, like, and you're gonna just drop out of the plane, or what is it? It's Shield's plane, whatever they use, that Shield mobile, and then like.
Whatever. I don't know, man.
But that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna fall out the Hulk is gonna be the coolest looking one because it's natural for him to just drop out of shit and land. But when you see Iron Man do it, and then Widow do it, and then Thor's in a plane, like.
Oh yeah, first of all, we gotta pick characters because I think this is a game that we're gonna have to play, at least peep on the stream.
Well, I'm seeing someone with stretchy powers, so does that mean it has Fantastic Four in here? Let's watch this trailer. Let's keep going, because we went off on a tangent. Let's keep going, see if we notice more characters, and then we pick characters at the end. We'll do it that way.
All right, man.
Let's go, because I completely forgot we were even watching this shit.
Oh my god.
Solta Road charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance, Natasha's Assault Heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize.
See, Black Widow looks cool because she's like the least super powered one, and she's just in a crazy ass battlefield, and she got to use what she got.
For example,
It seems more realistic for her.
Yeah, but like when you're Thor, is like I see the appeal. It's like you got lightning, you can fly, you got a hammer.
Why is Thor on his feet?
you can see this in action, and when Iron Man gets the buff,
Like, I need him hovering or something.
Yeah. They see something like that's cool. Look how cool Hulk kind of looks, like just traveling.
Okay, real quick. I need them to elaborate on this.
longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more
Okay, did you see that? How much of that do we get to go to? Right? Can I get past those buildings? If it's kind of open like that, I might be able to deal. Like, again, I'm gonna let it go by. Really look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about, because it looks kind of open here. I'm giving it its kudos here. It looks kind of open.
You can see this in action, and when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's.
All right, so there's like link buffs.
After, like, this portion.
But they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power.
That's not bad.
Visual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate Heroic channels the power.
So this almost has a Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Kind of. It's looking more Ultimate Alliance-y to me.
of the Bifrost.
Yeah, but also it's like an RPG.
We know every
Ultimate Alliance had RPG elements.
melee,
But this one's gonna be like
and ground combat
more Square Enix style.
your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you to unlock new moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks. As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero. And that's before gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why
Oh,
is
that's
this
L.
important?
Yeah, the Iron Man suits are gonna look so.
Yeah, I know. We might have to take turns with him because I know we're both gonna want to play him.
I'll be him.
Another way to unlock your heroes is with gear.
No, Hulk looks fun too.
Hulk does look fun too.
Will give you powerful models.
I kind of want to. I want Captain America though, for sure.
I think he dies in the story.
Does he?
He like, yeah, you
Oh.
trailer.
No,
Oh.
I did. You're right. It just didn't click to me.
In this shot, an eagle-eyed
Oh, you
fans
poor thing.
probably noticed his
Yeah.
laser sweep was green instead of red. Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have Gamma Gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack. And voila!
So it's like a superhero looter fighter shooter.
That if you look
It's pretty like intricate with its items and its armors and
creating all new
abilities.
outfits for these heroes, and drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs.
Oh my god, the Hulk,
Earn them
dude.
over the course of the story campaign by completing missions and deciphering patterns. There's Iron Man suit from the 2014 Original Sin storyline, or Donald
That
Blake,
shit is
which
dope.
a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962's Journey into Mystery issue 83, or Tony's Stark Tech outfit that was inspired by the Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25.
Looks
in
clean, man.
2010. While there are a ton of
That's
outfits
clean
you earn just
suit.
by playing, some will require completing iconic mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit, and some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace. You could even customize your attitude.
So for pay, you're gonna have to pay for them.
Emote.
Of course.
I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and spec out your heroes. Okay, I think it's time for another trailer. This one gives
Is
us
this
the first
Marvel's
look.
Destiny?
Customization is especially fun when you
I don't
play
know.
together.
This game better not be like
Co-op
a 6-hour thing and you can just beat it.
Co-op and war zones.
These Intaftoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes. The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
That's the. Hey, did you see that? Just as I said, right out the plane.
I mean, that's just coincidence.
Or should I be developing video games?
I mean, I'll put it to you like this: if they can make like platforms where you can actually like fly around and it still not feel crowded, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I know. The thing is when I play Iron Man, I don't want to feel like I'm just hovering, like you said, hovering thing to thing. Like I want to be able to like.
Yeah, like I want to like zoom off completely if I'm injured. I gotta recover
Oh, that area looked nice.
space.
I'm gonna go back.
And I'm starting to like that chick. She's reminding me of Luffy.
The stretchy chick, right?
Yeah. Like, who
It's
is the girl?
it's Marvel Destiny. That's what this is. You're gonna be able to pick your hero, your class, level them up, get gear pieces, and the areas are gonna be fairly open, but it's not gonna be open world. It's gonna be arenas, like kind of decent sized arenas, probably.
I think there's gonna be a little bit of free. Like if it's like Final Fantasy 15, that's hitting.
No, it's not gonna be like Final Fantasy 15. It's gonna be, cause you're gonna have the command area where you unlock missions, and it's gonna be mission clicking. But that mission area might be a decent size though, is what I'm saying. Like, it might not be like mission straight line. It might start like that, but it might move. Yeah, that stretchy chick looks cool as shit. No way.
So far, we've talked about the story.
See, I feel like this game will grow on us the more we play it.
Probably. I mean, once we become invested, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know.
War zones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI companion team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes. Whether playing hero missions or war zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety
I don't know.
of
I think
objectives
Thor
and
needs to dip
challenges.
because all the other 4
There's
characters
no
are kind of
one
cooler
trailer.
than Thor.
Each mission is grounded in story. So whether
Maybe
you're
they
in
just
campaign
didn't
or
play
war
him
zones,
right,
you
but yeah, I
always
agree
work
with you.
together to stop
I
the
definitely agree.
the resistance.
Yeah, I'd much rather be Iron Man, Hulk, this elastic chick with Black Widow than Thor for some
There's
reason.
something about Black Widow that seems like it's fun because it feels like you're gonna be doing stuff all the time. Like you gotta stay active with Black Widow. Hulk is cool because I mean, unfortunately, he's the Hulk. I think he has like
As you start
a cheat code with him because you do get to just smash shit. Like,
But like that's like half the fun. If you just like through walls and
yeah. And his movement, I'm sure, is gonna be cool if he can jump. Like, look, yeah, you see, like, this is cool. I think it's. I think I'm being a little harsh. I do think it can be. It might be decent, but I do think it's gonna be like Destiny. I think what's gonna set it apart is like the RPG elements. Like how dope are the leveling up? Like how cool are the missions that you go to? Like, are we gonna be doing a lot of shit in this area? Maybe have to split up sometimes and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but if we're just walking and hitting box, it's not gonna be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be like any other side scroller.
Yeah.
Rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base.
That's cool.
The Resistance is a group who have banded together in
So you could work together with people or do it yourself to earn and shit to rebuild your shit. That's dope.
SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
Call it the ant. Not my idea.
You'll join their cause in the field by working directly with factions like the Inhuman Alliance and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and more.
Hey, I'm glad they kept him black.
Access to new challenges.
Yo, did they give him a high top?
Yeah, and an eye patch.
The eye patch.
Yeah, this is Destiny. If you play like Destiny, which it's not a bad game at all, it's very Destiny-ish. If you play like Destiny, Anthem, what's the shooting game? The Division. If you played any of those games, it's gonna be like that. But with superheroes, which is dope.
Hey.
I ain't knocking it. I love me some superheroes.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
Made the Crystal Dynamics way. But it's also an experience you can
And if
play
not, we'll just talk mad shit.
I think they missed the opportunity though to let you become your own Marvel superhero.
at no additional cost.
You know what I mean? Like, you could do missions and these guys could have been the overseers, right? Kind of going along with where the movies are going, right? The movies is kind of going to be introducing the next stage of Marvel, right? It would have been cool if they did the game as a transition
Please stick around after the show to ask
and you started to create your own Marvel hero.
I mean, that's a lot like the DC Universe game.
And that's not a bad idea, right?
upcoming beta.
Yeah, fair point.
Of course, our launch. When
But
That
then
may-
superheroes, they want to promote. They want to promote their superhero.
But they would still be promoting the whole Marvel super universe. They would just making people will probably become a bit more intimate with the
All right.
I didn't mind it though. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. I'm glad you found this. I'm glad they're showing more. They need to show more. I still want more though. Like,
But like now you're eager.
I'm a little more eager now though. Yeah, like before I kind of wanted to see more to just see the direction. I kind of I don't mind that type of game style. It's just, again, as a superhero, I want to feel super. You know what I mean? I don't want to like create, like God of War does a better job of making you feel like sometimes like you're just literally the God of War. Like,
Yeah.
between how you string combat together, like I can't speak for the most recent one, I haven't played it, but like I've thoroughly played 1, 2, and 3, and like just some of those fight scenes, you were fighting things that felt larger than life, which made you feel larger than life, right? And then you got into moments where, like, if there was a moment where you had to really fight some big shit in this game that broke shit, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain elements that would just kind of tickle that, like, oh man, I'm really a hero type shit.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to make you feel that intimidated, I guess, in this aspect. But yeah, think about it. It's like 4 of the strongest superhuman people just beating the shit out of like faceless minions for how long.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
they
like
have to like maintain the interest. It can't just always be waves and waves of goons.
and that's what I get afraid of when I see things like that because every time you just saw them fighting like a group of 5, 6, 7, 8 things with 2 more things and 3 more things, you know, like, and ultimately I think that's every game, but it's the parts in between those moments that make your game good or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally game development. Every game has, I get to a group and I either gotta sneak past them or hold this button or smash this button to get past this group. But ultimately, what makes the game fun is what goes on in between those moments. And again, why there's such a big following for those Dark Souls games is they found the way to make those group moments where you're fighting groups feel like those other moments because like those fights are, you have to think about those fights. It's not like you just,
Every swing.
right, like you got to do your timing, you got to consider if you need to parry or if you need to just roll, right? There's a lot of things that go on in that whole kind of franchise like that I think a lot of games just need to keep taking from. Like I think this last Star Wars game Fallen Order is great because it kind of gives you a piece of that world without punishing you as much.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can like single blade switch into double blade into force put, like it lets you have fun with the combat, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's definitely on the list of games I need to play.
like I did some shit where I pulled some bitch, slowed the bitches down, they started to gank me, so I did some shit where the lightsaber twirled around me, and then I did some other shit. Like it's cool. I think we should play it on here. I think our audience will enjoy it.
Yeah, we're down.
I'd enjoy it, which is probably more important. No, let me stop.
Our next session should be a freaking gameplay.
We can try to have that down.
Yeah.
So don't quote us, cause if a clip goes out saying we're gonna get it and we ain't got it, don't quote us. But we're gonna try to get that rolling. I think that'll be dope. Get a gaming session with you guys. Okay. We're going through these. Next on the list is one of the big boys though. Cyberpunk 2077. This might.
List.
This is what?
So this is basically on everybody's list.
I know, and that scares me a little. Because any game that gets that kind of hype is never usually live up to the hype, right?
Well, I guess we'll see.
I mean, what's your opinion on hype? Do you welcome hype or what?
I mean, I'm still very much in the dark about this game, and I just believe in the hype for some reason. I just have a gut feeling.
Yeah. So let me ask you a different question then. Let's say the hype towards Game of Thrones, right? Did that hype help you enjoy the show or hurt your enjoyment for the show?
I mean, surprisingly enough, when I first started watching Game of Thrones, it was like 2 seasons in already, and I still didn't
Same.
get any about it.
Yeah, same.
I killed like the first 2 seasons in like 3 nights or some shit, and I was up to speed.
Yeah, so what I mean and what I'll kind of lead with that one is like I think towards the end of the show, the hype got ahead of the show and it kind of killed some of the enjoyment for me. The enjoyment of it for me because like, and I'm saying even before season 8, 7, I was probably starting to feel this way at season 6 where it was just they were starting to claim it was the best show ever, which it was a really great show. Like, not knocking it, you know? Like, but usually when you start to do that, it's like, unfortunately, my expectations started to get a little ridiculous probably, right? Not that I intended it that way, but just the overwhelming hype of it from everyone naturally increased my hype.
It made the critiques more scarce and the expectations way more high.
Behind, like, exactly, right? So I'm afraid that I'm, again, kind of what I was describing to you earlier. I would love if those elements were in the game. I don't know if Like, I know the one for sure is in the game where they said there's consequences to your actions. Like, that's in the game for sure. But there's certain elements that I would wish is in here that I don't think was going to be in here. But then the hype around it is like, oh, it might be in here because what else is everyone getting excited about, right?
Yeah.
Because if that's not the case, it's just another game. Like, where's the hype coming from? What's revolutionary? What's new? Unless people are really just like sheeple, you know what I'm saying? And they just like, oh, you like the new game? That means I like the new game.
Follow blindly.
Yeah, I don't roll like that, so I can't picture it like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's watch it. Let's give it our own opinions here.
Yeah, play the fucking clip.
Oh, I already like it. It feels so Arkham, dude. Yo, what up, Spicy? Thanks for stopping by, homie. I actually brought you up earlier. Welcome. Yo, this shit looks so Arkham right now, though. Like just the colors, the neon, the lights and shit.
Like Neo, Tokyo, Miami Vice.
Nah, I 100% did because we brought up keeping it spicy, and I was like, yo, my boy's name is Spicy. This is Cyberpunk 2077, yo.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl. You're a man of little faith. See?
Ooh.
We're
What do you call those doors? Those are beyond butterfly.
Call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Yeah, what is that? What would you call that? They're not suicide either, so they're living doors. You gotta live.
That door basically just popped and locked.
Oh my god. I don't think so. I think they might have delayed this shit again. I don't think it comes out next month.
Okay. Easy.
Oh, he had to pick quick.
First, compa. Just biz. Rayfield's mine.
What, man? Never heard
Is he getting?
Faye's honor.
Yeah, he's getting robbed from the car that he just robbed.
Yeah.
Listen, only one or two ways to do this. Friendly or fucked up. Either way, the ending's the same.
Friendly sounds alright.
What are you doing?
Chingados?
Oh.
You're under arrest.
Hands where I can see them. Nice and slow.
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser. Hey, Detective Stin.
Careful, man. There might be a phone camera on you guys.
Inspector Stin.
I mean, yeah, CD Projekt Red, man. This game's gonna look gorgeous, dude.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too. Yeah? Yours ain't to me. Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness.
Wow.
Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick.
Born here, live here.
I love games that let you interact with the moments in the game. Like, if you notice, like, he can look around, like, you can probably choose to talk to the detective or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Seems to be like split-second decisions. that you-
Chisens.
And there's just like a certain window that you can actually accept them.
Yeah, there was a game. I don't know if you ever played this one. There was a game called New Dawn. Is it Until Dawn? It's called Until Dawn, and it was very sequential, very story driven, very linear. But it was kind of like the Telltale games that like you like pick actions and it like reads the story type thing. But like you'd be running and then it'd slow down for a second. It's those quick times where it's like, I love quick times. I have a love-hate relationship with quick times, but it's like it kind of slowed it down. It's like, oh, jump, cut left, cut right, boom, you gotta cut left. But it's like it gives you gotta like think. So if Cyberpunk figured out a way to make quick times just more interactive, I
Yeah.
think that'll be dope. Oh yes, what is it? Become Human, right? Detroit, Become Human or some shit.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and what's another? If we want to go back, what Heavy Rain was one of the first, like,
Oh, I never played that.
bro, Heavy Rain was cool. It was like a little origami thingy on the front, and like fucking you were a detective, and then like you it was very like trippy, dude. I fucked with Heavy Rain. Yeah, yep, Heavy Rain, yep. He agrees.
Right. Well, see, that's really cool to do. Like, hopefully, that does like drastic changes in the storyline, and you can like have something as unique as that just keep popping in and out of cutscenes.
But it needs to be organic. I think that's the biggest thing with quick times. Like, if I can predict a quick time, it's not a quick time, right? Like, I want it to feel like, oh shit, okay, I feel like you really need that, like it to be random and just thrown at you. Yeah, all the Walking Dead's. You talking about the Telltale series? I'm pretty sure, like they did the Batman's and then all of them things are like that. All right, let's run this shit though. I like this so far though. I mean, the game looks good. I like how it felt organic between. It felt organic between him just stealing the car to the dude trying to rob him to then them getting caught by the police. It felt pretty fluid. So let's see.
Run it.
Die here. Looks like I was right.
You know, fuck all about me.
Truth hurts, huh? Just watch your tone. I'm not a patient man. Come on, Stintz. Give us a break, huh?
What kind of dumbass name is
Lock us up?
Stints?
Then just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, I'd probably be out early.
Are these the thieves? Ordinary street trash.
Gotta make
Whoa.
custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking them now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play in an investigation.
Are we not gonna talk about the
Suggested
drip?
we let 'em go, sir.
Suggest you toss
That's
them
not gonna be a thing.
We can talk about the drip.
Yo, my man came hard with the ring, the golden glasses, and look at that magnificent piece on that man's torso.
Is that gloves or boxing wraps on his hands? I'm confused.
I mean, either way, he looks like he's ready to party and fuck shit up.
Bro, he reminds me of the Asian dude from fucking Hangover, dog. And he's in Community. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, like but did you die though?
But did you die though? Holy shit.
Awesome, the story.
He also kind of looks a little like Donnie Yen, but I just want to point out that we haven't left this first person view yet, and I love this shit. The Spanish teacher.
Yeah, he's a Spanish teacher in Community.
Yeah. Yo, I'm so glad you caught that. I didn't even know you were. Word, I didn't know you watched that shit, though.
Yeah, but-
Let me see, cuff legs broken. I just like that, they really nailed, like, we looking up at I love first person games because they do, like, if they immerse you right, you really do get caught up in it. But I do notice this B skip ahead over here, so you can skip this whole thing.
Like, yeah, why is that an option if there's like so many dialogue decisions?
Imagine you skip ahead and it's just fucked. Like,
Yeah, like this is what you get.
oh no. All right, let's keep it going.
I'm in the sea. Cuff legs broken so this trash doesn't float.
Oh, what? They're gonna drown us?
They're
with that?
gonna kill him?
Yo, see?
Oh well, I mean, this is accurate, I guess.
No, this is like this is hitting home a little too hard.
I know. I was like, this is a little accurate.
Where I'm gonna strike before I do it.
What? Are they like?
Say that.
Now that's shadow boxing.
Which one of you's my guy?
Me.
Wasn't expecting the tag team. Whatever it is. So, who do I got first?
No, you don't get it. That body and this one, I'm the same person.
The hub looks chill.
So,
One person, two bodies. My bodies do everything together. Everything.
Oh, all right.
Fine, but we're raising the stakes.
Fair. See no problem with that.
Is this loud enough for the chat to hear?
Can we get started?
I'm getting level. Yeah, I'm getting readings.
Okay. Oh my god. Your fucking hymns. Oh.
This is kind of cool.
I wonder if he feels like both pains of like each guy, if they're both one person. I don't know.
Is he pain? Is that pain? I don't like that they're just jumping around though. But I guess they're just trying to show us as much as possible, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they don't want you to have too much insight of the story.
Yeah.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
I mean, I like how the character is just a badass.
Don't. You might not start off that way though, right?
True. Yeah, he might be a pussy at first.
You little bitch.
Rob this car, bitch.
Yeah, and then he got fucking killed.
Oh, well, let's talk about it. And now he's like, fuck protocol.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Sue? Doesn't look like a landing pad to you. Could have fucking crushed us.
Oh, I mean, he has a good.
Oh.
Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
He's a total dick, huh?
I mean, maybe you don't have to be, right? Hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Did he have a choice to not do anything?
Nah, I think he just landed it in between their game and just said, fuck you guys.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Sue? Doesn't look like a landing pad to you.
Okay.
Fucking crushed.
He had the option to attack, right? I wonder if you don't do anything. You know what I mean? If you just don't press attack, if like, what happens, right?
Yes.
Oh my god. The first dude got destroyed.
Then the throat check, like, ha!
Third dude was like, I learned their lesson. We're good.
Fade away.
Seems trouble once in.
See, she's already strapped. A throat check on me.
She looks crazy.
I wasn't asking. I'm not a scratch.
She looks like a stripper bounty hunter.
Welcome to
She's so glossy. Is she a robot?
No, that's the stripper part.
Oh, yeah, oil. Lizzie's bar.
Oh, this place is lit. Oh, poor guy.
See, like, can I just start fucking people up if I wanted to?
I think you can, but, you know, then, like, the whole fucking club is gonna be at you.
Don't come here often, do ya? Good to see you,
Cabrón!
Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
The fact that I almost died with you? What the fuck? Are they showing this out of order as fuck, or... Because that was the dude that robbed us after we robbed the car.
Yeah, so I guess we became hermanos.
Or we were hermanos, and then he robbed us.
Oh, like a dick.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
¿Qué pasa, Holmes?
See, there he is again. Like, what side is he on?
Yeah, about time, Holmes.
What's new with Senora Wells?
You know, she's worried about me. Whatever. Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. The more I tell her everything's okay, the more I feel like I'm straight up Yeah.
So ready to die.
We're only here because Dex is pulling the strings. Doubt that puts us in the same league as them.
Oh, but we are. They just don't know it yet. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on.
What kind of cherries we talking?
Cherries for the señorita. Man.
Who would have thunk?
Oh, they weren't talking about literal
Way
afterlife.
before our time, that. The proper burials were still a thing.
I mean, the game looks gorgeous, and if it's as big as it is, and it just looks this gorgeous, what the hell?
I'm just like, I want to see more action.
Name's V. This is Jackie Wells.
Oh. Is that supposed to sound familiar? It will soon. We're here to see Dex.
Yo, Dex. Got two live ones saying they're here to see you.
Something up with your eyes, bro.
Yeah.
He's communicating with the dude.
Says he needs a second or two.
Well, do that shit with your eyes closed.
They're all cyborgs, bro. This shit's crazy.
This is it.
Imagine we get to a point where it's normal to have augmentations or some shit.
Beating.
That'd be so cool.
Can you imagine?
I want it.
Forrest,
I want it.
Boa Boa, maybe even Morgan Blackhand.
I mean, that can even be a deeper conversation there, dude, because who knows? Once you start doing that shit, you probably start to lose yourself, man.
Seriously, but like that means you're willing to like augmentate your whole body, lose a couple fingers, couple limbs, just to replace it with mechanics.
The only thing I can really imagine maybe doing it in my eyes, because they're probably gonna die on me.
I mean, if it's like not the first time people are trying to do it,
Yeah.
like, solid, like yeah, we'll connect it all to your sensors and shit.
Yeah.
Door, you'll be able to see from like 3 miles.
Yeah, I want to take pictures and shit. So,
Microscopic photogenic memory.
yeah, facts. Implanted in my brain.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of X-ray vision. You know?
Oh, damn. Some laser eyes, too?
Goddamn. See, I would fuck like that.
Yeah. If you get laser eyes, though, that shit'll probably burn your face off. Like, it probably won't work.
Like you trying to get like Genis?
Oh my god, for real, just
Tonight's City.
so they're really selling the point though that it's like a RPG though. I feel like they really highlighted the fact that there are choices in the game.
Yeah, there's a decision making.
Damn, look at the inside of this car. This shit looks
You gotta
cool.
tell me what happened back there.
Let's say I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh snap.
Happened a lot to you?
Rarely.
Smelling trouble around the bend?
Drive, Jackie, just drive.
Drive, Jackie.
Jackie!
Someone's
Hey,
coming our way.
baby.
This does not look
Uncle! Jackie!
Let's get out of here.
Oh. Oh.
Don't worry, I'll hit all the bushes.
And all the rocks.
Oh, here we go.
Well, hit the shots though, brother.
Now you gotta hit all the spots that don't have holes, and then leave the bodies for last. See, he's not even trying.
I think that first shot almost hit the tire.
Ooh, that one hit.
Oh.
Yeah, this looks so satisfying.
Like visually it looks super cool, man. I'm just curious if this dude's ever played a console game before.
I like one of the developers that had their foot part of it, but never the gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's aiming like me. This is how it's gonna be if we're in Warzone.
Oh my god.
Have to carry me, sensei.
No, you just need to get a mouse and keyboard. No, let me stop.
Be one of those guys.
It's easy.
Don't care.
Oh damn, what's up? You get to look at yourself?
See Baker? Said Baker's?
You said it was nothing serious when I came in. You said you were sure.
Guess I was wrong. Can always look for another shop where they won't ask a lone nomad why he's hugging the border.
That's fine. Step aside.
What? Got any idea what to do?
Whoa, what is this?
Huh. I'm gonna bypass the couple and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. Could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Get sunned, bitch.
Simmer, bitch.
This game looks gorgeous, man.
Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing.
Not shabby at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching you play this.
I'll figure something else out there.
Because I know I want to play this, but I know you'll do it better, and I'll just play in my own leisure.
Antenna on this heap don't seem like it packs a punch. Not liable to hear much.
You don't say.
Hey Mike, didn't know you had a customer.
Yo, there's narcs everywhere in this fucking game.
Oh my god, let that bitch breathe.
Away from him. God damn.
Oh, and this dude looks like a dick.
Yeah, he just has that. He just has that face.
No need to worry. Won't be staying long.
Didn't answer my question.
I would've. You gotta kill him.
Was that gonna be your choice?
They don't show it, but you gotta kill him. He's a dick. He's not gonna let you go.
Yeah, but people are gonna start getting suspicious, and then you're gonna be wanted.
You gotta kill him and the mechanic.
Jesus Christ. You are so.
Bro, look at this like part, like you're just chilling.
Yeah, this is dope.
It would be cool if like you get like, do you rob cars? Do you upgrade your car? Do you buy cars? We've seen like 3 or 4 different cars so far.
You can probably do it all depending on the situation.
Cause I want those reverse suicide, I'm alive doors, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I want my shit to send me back to the future, to the past.
I want all that shit.
Oh shit. We got some mechanics here. Oh shit.
What?
Are you hacking him?
Oh, he's definitely hacked. Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
Oh, what? Oh, you got seen, idiot.
Oh, look at this.
Wasted your opportunity. Oh, damn.
That was cool. I don't know how deep you can go with the guns. Do you upgrade the guns, or do you just
find shit? Yeah, buy shit. That'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if you customize your character and his weapons, man.
Yeah, I'm all about being as detailed as possible. Like customization is like half the fun. Wait, is that a female hand?
Yeah.
I thought you were a male character. Can you choose?
I guess maybe it's create a character.
Huh.
Oh, she got like bunnies, bro. What?
What was that?
Oh shit.
Oh, you just turned it up real quick. It just turned into Doom.
Do not do this. Implantation is against
Okay.
Please, I do not want them.
That was a person.
Calm down.
over now. I'm not with them.
Man, for those who are just listening to this, we just saw a head just straight up get decapitated.
Oh yeah, bro. Like blades out the forearms. Fucking. Oh my god.
That was insane.
Was that the first limb we seen fly off? Like the first like.
Easily, and it was just like, let me just change my weapons and let me just decapitate somebody. Like, what?
Wow.
Of course, that's like the end of the video.
I fuck with that. Wow. So, what is your opinion so far? Because I feel like you have a little more. You have more of an understanding of kind of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of build-up story-wise just to finally see some of that gameplay we were all looking for. But I love what I was seeing. Like the worlds are vibrant. Everything has like its own breath and tone to it. Like the fact that they really simulated what body was a cyborg and you could just communicate like throughout your mind because everything is the internet nowadays. It's just, yeah, it just looks super cool, like super detailed.
Like, I have a lot of questions still again. Like, I'm really excited to play this game though. I really think it's gonna check a lot of boxes and maybe some we didn't even think we had yet, you know? Like, yeah. It really seems like you could go do some cool shit. And again, we did see different main characters, right? Are we playing different people? Do we create who we play? Is it that cool fucking effect like I was saying where you die and you go in another body type shit? Like, I wonder how that plays out, because that'll be cool, because then you won't really worry about gender, right? If that were the case, right? Like, right. Fuck it, I'll be a chick, I'm probably gonna die. I'll be a dude, I'm probably gonna die. Like, I'll be an old guy. Like,
yeah, options are cool. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like, if I could choose, that's fine.
Man, and I wonder if the game's gonna be way more story heavy, because I mean, if you think about Witcher, to be honest, it's the same developer, right? Like, Witcher was definitely, I mean, it was definitely action packed, but it was a story game. It was like a epic adventure, like an epic. Like, you went through those beats and you did those story beats where it was mostly dialogue and stuff like that led you to some side shit, but also some epic shit later on and stuff. Like, it just has to have the payoff. Like, those scenes that you talk a lot gotta be worth what happens after.
Exactly. I'm like worried about the ratio of
mixed
with story, and like, you know, if you put too much story, it's just gonna be like, oh man, the payoff's forever.
Yeah, it's gonna drag a bit. I agree. I think it's a ratio. Gotta hit that golden ratio of story, playing, and action for sure. I'm excited.
Yeah, still gonna buy it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it's already like purchased in my mind. So like, you know,
I do.
The only thing that'll change is if they like, oh, actually, Cyberpunk 2077 was a PSP game.
I mean, if they bring back PSPs, that's kind of cool, but that's game to convert to PSP.
I think it's gonna be out on PC too, so I'm probably just gonna buy it on PC.
Oh, there you go. I was really hoping there would be like some sort of multiplayer aspect to it, but
it doesn't look like it, right?
No, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, what if that's a curveball right before release? We implemented multiplayer.
I mean, like, Jackie seems like he's in a lot of the shit. Like, what if you could play as Jackie or something? Like, wow.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, especially if he's already a natural companion in the game. Like, let someone play as him. That'd be cool.
Yeah, man. I want to be that bad hombre.
Hey, Jackie, uncle. All right, let's jump to the next one. Oh my God, I did not know this was gonna be a thing, and I'm super happy. Bleach anime return trailer. Japanese kanji is on the screen. I wonder what it says.
I was doing some crazy ass countdown.
It's hitting a drum. What?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll play it. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Boom. Aizen. Damn.
Start. They're really hyping this up. Burn the witch. Oh,
This looks cool.
What's this anime about? It was like just like one of those high school shonen style.
Don't tease my boy like that. They better give me my boy. Oh my god.
Oh, is he the antagonist in the final arc, I'm assuming?
Probably, wow.
So I think they're just literally teasing snippets of the final arc from the manga and saying that it's going to happen in the anime.
Wow. I'm kind of ready for anything Bleach, to be honest. Like,
yeah, that soundtrack was so dope for its time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
About that track though.
Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. If you wanna see some action, on the satisfaction.
Like honestly, I'm not really a manga guy, so I don't really read ahead, and I have no idea what happens at the end of Bleach. So I'm gonna take all this with a fresh breath, and yeah, I think it's gonna be super cool.
It's gonna be like, yeah, I think it's gonna be a pleasant like breath. As much as it's like bringing back an older anime, I think it's gonna be a breath of fresh air. And even if that, what was that? End the Witch? That looked interesting. Like I like the Burn the Witch. Like it very much was that same art style, and I like that art style a lot.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why they just threw that in so randomly though.
It said Project 1, Project 2, Project 3, so they probably have 3 different things they're trying to do. So it's probably the same company or whatever, the same production company, and they probably want to bring out a new anime because they're probably done with Bleach completely now. And then they rehash the old anime to finish it off. And then, you know, they probably just have different projects in the works. It looked cool though.
I mean, I'm just so ready for Bleach. Like the nostalgia, and like hopefully they have an updated art style with the same nostalgic voice actors and OST.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be nice to see Bleach in that kind of updated animation style, because like we've seen Naruto go through the change, we've seen One Piece go through the change, and when it comes to big 3, we were kind of sold short on Bleach, which always kind of left a sore spot for me. Yeah. Like, I mean, One Piece is still going, so it's hard to say yet. If they just end up ending One Piece and we get no ending, I'll be pissed.
Oh my god! After all of these episodes,
yeah.
It's like decisive conclusion that'll satisfy everybody is unacceptable.
Yeah. Like at least Naruto gave us an ending, and then it jumped to Shippuden and gave us an ending. Yeah. If you want to watch Boruto or not, that's aside the point. At least we got an ending for, you know, Naruto, and they kind of left us hanging with Bleach. And I really think like I need closure, you know?
I couldn't agree more.
And with that closure, I'll be willing to accept any other anime they have to offer with open arms. You know what I mean? I just feel like at the moment, I have a grain of salt in me that's like, damn, man, they never finished Bleach for me. I'm not a manga, you know, again, like you said, I'm not really a manga reader. So, like, I know people are like, oh, but the ending is just this. I don't know it. I watch anime. You know what I mean?
I'm here for the fights.
I'm here for the fights. I'm here for even those half beats, but I'm not trying to read it.
Yeah, it just comes off completely different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super stoked, bro. It was a little different than I expected. I want to go back to the one we just watched real quick. I just don't get the timeline they're trying to say, though.
I think the middle digit is the month, and the last one is the day.
And the other one's the year, right?
Yeah, the first is the year. Or is it?
So, yeah, 2001, 8-7. So, right now, that could be either or. 2004, 10-5. I think that's October 5th. Because that feels right. October 5th in 2004. That just touched my soul, you know? Could be wrong, though, but it feels right. Yeah, that's it. The middle's the months. See, it's a project. They didn't... They're very vague about what it is.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that I don't know Japanese doesn't help.
Yeah, that was on my to-do list to try to learn some Japanese, but it's easier said than done, and I'm a procrastinator.
I love this art style. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Shit, gorgeous.
So this is something happening this year. It says 2020.
But like the manga or the anime?
That's a good question.
I mean, they're in color. Maybe that's an anime sign.
But that's the thing, then that can be said for all of it. Is it for manga or anime? What if they haven't released the last chapter of Bleach? But it specifically says Bleach anime return, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they finished the manga on schedule. They just didn't continue the anime. I believe it ended like 2016.
I dig it, man. I'm excited. Ichigo Kurosaki. Welcome back.
I know. Such a sight for sore eyes.
To think that we're in our latter years, are like, I'm almost 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now we're getting some Bleach. I'm ecstatic.
It's a good time to be a nerd.
Yeah, what a time to be alive, dude.
Facts.
But yeah, I mean, anything you wanted to highlight on what we saw? I mean, for me, I think one of the bigger highlights, to be honest, was just the more info we got for Avengers. I'm surprised how much it kind of swayed me a little more to be interested in the game. I do want to see more, but I'm glad it doesn't look so linear, you know?
Yeah, like it's definitely more vast than I was aware of. The amount of detail you could put in all of the armor and all of the abilities is actually pretty cool.
I agree.
So you're definitely gonna have a unique Iron Man, unique Thor, like, you know, whoever you use. That's really cool.
Yeah.
They have like co-op and Warzone, whatever Warzone means. But I like options. I like, don't cram us into a linear story. Give us more.
Yeah, like don't force us to play a certain way. Give us different options. Allow us to pick how we like to play, and enjoy your game. Because if you just have more options in your game, it's a bit broader. And it's like more likely people are gonna stay. It's replay value. You play through one thing, you do the next thing. Like you need options. Like if I'm just leveling up a hero and going through the same cycle, rinse, repeat, like it's not gonna be fun at all.
Yeah.
Someone
tell Disney to stop making things hyper realistic. It doesn't always have to be like that. We still like the comic book or whimsical Disney shit that you guys do so well.
I think that's why Into the Spider-Verse was such a like breath of fresh air.
It's like all poppy and vibrant.
Just straight formed factor, basically a digital 3D comic book. Like
we love art, dude. That shit was artsy.
I think that's just the audience thing, because I think we prefer that, but the regular viewer probably prefers it how they've been doing it. You know what I mean? The average consumer, right? Without that, because we have the comic book expectation on us a little bit, right? Where as the layman seer, like if my mom went to go see some shit, she don't want to go see no cartoon.
Yeah, but it's a video game. It can look however the fuck it wants.
But it is a video game. It can look however it wants. Yep.
Whatever. I'm still interested. I'm not 100%, but it's not like it's not gonna be a dud.
What makes it look a bit cartoony, which is nice, is the costumes. The fact that you do got those kind of older costumes, those like
fun skins.
Yeah, like funner skins, more fun skins. Like you could be casual as fuck if you want. That kind of makes it a bit cartoony, but I know what you mean. Sometimes you just want to break from all the visceral, high action, realistic, dust in your eyes. Like give us a break. We want to see some colorful, sparky. Give us Avatar. We need Avatar Part 2 maybe. Maybe that'll be the equalizer, right?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we went through these games, and thanks for showing them. Thanks for bringing them to my attention as well, dude. Like, all these trailers kind of surprised me in their own way, you know?
Yeah, this was a good list of content to go through. I'm excited about all 3 of these games and Bleach just coming out.
Yeah.
Crash seems promising, surprisingly, and I wouldn't mind playing that. Cyberpunk already, just take my money, and Avengers, I'm peeping.
Cyberpunk, the thing is, I think Cyberpunk knows it has your money. That's why they're making such a crazy game, because they're gonna buy it. Like
they know it's dope, but they don't know how dope yet.
Yeah. Imagine they only touch the surface. The thing is also, it's kind of like a half and half, a give and take with some of these things, because like I want to know more, but I also want to be surprised when I get the game. So it's like I'm my own worst enemy.
The point is you want more, and you're okay with waiting and getting it regardless on whether you hear more about it or not.
Yeah, facts. But all right, man, I think we covered everything we wanted to cover. I don't have much else to say about these games and Bleach at the moment. But if you guys have anything you'd like to say, you're always free to jump in comment sections, reach out to us on any of the socials, DM us, let us know what you're interested in, man. Let us know how you think these games are going to end up, and if Bleach is going to be worth it.
Yeah, man. We want to do something light. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hit us up on their socials. That's Patreon, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, SoundCloud, Reddit, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Discord, everything else. Your mom's house, we are there.
I was waiting for the mama's house because that's where I like to be the most.
I mean, we don't want everybody because we're going to get caught one of these days. She cooks great.
There's back doors and windows. We're Gucci, dude.
Right? Just go jump out like Jazz leaving from Fresh Prince.
Appreciate everybody.
We love y'all. Renegade. Love you, brother.
Love you, Cloud. Peace.